Hello everyone, Kieran Sweel here, Tourism Innovation Specialist at Southern Regional College, and welcome to our Webcast Wednesday series. This is number 10, Introduction to Using the Insta Gimbal. My colleague Cathal takes us through a fascinating session here. It's about 15 minutes. Cathal gives us great insight into the camera itself, the gimbal itself. I have one as well, and he highlights the features and the benefits of it. All the various functions that you have with it, the controls, how if you were like a chef or a demonstrator, or if you were maybe a florist, or if you were a sports facilitator, sports instructor, or Pilates teacher, or demonstrating any product, how this could be used. He then also takes us through editing on the app. He does all that on the phone, and it's editing using the Insta Studio App. He highlights the costs of it, very, very cost effective tool. And we've been using that for about a year or so now. And honestly, it really is very, very, very versatile, very, very useful. And we can help you with that at Southern Regional College across all our disciplines, for food, for engineering, for IT, for AR, VR, in tourism in my own area. So I know you're going to really, really enjoy this. So if you have any questions, please pop us an email and get in touch. Thank you.
Hello, Cathal here, Business Support and Innovation SRC, and here's our brief exploration into the capabilities of the InstaFlow 360 Gimbal. We'll just be trying out a few ideas and let you know what we think. So it arrives like this. It folds down. You have the option to use the inbuilt tripod, which is very useful. You then get to hook up your phone. It uses a magnetic clasp, which is a lot easier than other gimbals. So you would take that out, hook it up to your phone, just like that. Then open the app, and it tells you where to misalign or where to align the clamp to. So once we got that all sorted, we just hook it up. So here we are on the phone. We can go front or back, and landscape or portrait. So I'm just going to track my face. I hit record. Follow me. I need back somewhere. Oh, so see we're doing a quick demonstration. Again, you can see as the phone's moving on the cameras. I'm just moving around the kitchen. And then we'll go over it. So take up your ingredients, do your zoom ins. It's very useful for any type of instructional video. As you can see, it's flattening me. I know the camera now, but it'll follow me right around. So this is useful for if you're doing as a temporary setting. It's used for artists, for exhibitions, for sports indeed. It'll follow at a very high speed. And that's in forward facing motion. I can then take it right up. And if I want to use the reverse, so there we have, and then this is using the full power of your phone. So if I start tracking Kieran, and then if he comes around,
And we're on this
yeah,
yeah, it's following me, okay? That's great. That's fantastic.
and he catches you again.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
So that gives you very high resolution. There's an iPhone 14 Pro, and then if you walk back again,
This side?
yeah, wherever you like, it'll track you.
That's fantastic. So that's your front and back cameras both being deployed there. So over here.
And
It's got me. It's got me. That's interesting.
Yeah,
It got me over that barrier, which was very interesting.
yeah. And again, it works. We'll just go back to if you want to do some sort of selfie stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's me.
Yeah, you're following me then.
I'm following myself because I'm just using selfie mode.
Yeah.
But it also, that'll be the end of the phone video. So you have the gimbal handheld. I like to pull it out because my hand's slightly bigger. To get the best effective selfie stick, pull it out like that. And then it'll rotate around. It'll keep level. As you can see, I'm doing pretty vigorous moves. Let's keep it up and keep it at shot level. You have different options. Let's follow for flow. If you're doing freestyle and you track down something, I would follow it intently. Pan follow, that means on that axis it's going to stay. No matter where you move, it's going to hold the horizon, which for some action shots is very handy. I'm going to give that a good bit of welly there. And that's back to FPV, so where you can go all sorts of funky moves that'll keep you, rather than having juddering, stuttering shots, gives you the option to have that. It's one of the most often overlooked things to do with any camera phone, is to make sure it's well clean. These little lens cleaners you can get on Amazon for about £10, but they do make a difference. So they're quite good, very handy to have. So I'll go back and just show you the time-lapse function now. I'll show you some clips after this part of the video where you select the time-lapse, where you can go from one point to another. This would be great for outdoor scenes, like I'll show you in a second. And then you can put the various settings, interval, duration, recording length 20 minutes, time-lapse. You get different results with different. And then when you press record, it'll run through position from start to finish. And then it'll take, in that case it would be 20 minutes from start to finish. But here's a few examples of some landscape videos in time-lapse. I'll just show you another very, very useful part to it, which involves taking the clip off. We're going to have to switch around for this mode, so that if we select, sorry, I'm just going to select there's lots of modes on the video. I'm just going to go back to photo, panel photo. So you get to click the clip on, just as it shows you. Or just line it up with the guide. Clip it back on here. And then it will give us a full 360 image, which is very useful thing to have. And getting the 360 game covers the whole lot. So it's a very cheap way. Any real estate guys or anybody selling holiday tourist destinations, it's a really cheap way to get into the.
So if you didn't have a 360 camera,
yeah,
you're saying this is quality is very good.
Yeah, and it's the full power of your phone camera.
Yes.
Which you probably should have liked just looking at it, but no, it gives you high resolution, gets you in the 360 game for about 140 quid,
yeah,
which is compared to 400, it's a whole lot less to outlay.
Yeah.
And it's not just a toy, it is very, very good. I've used it for various projects.
How many photographs will it take?
Well, I think for the 360 it does like 444, so that's maybe 12 or 16 on the zenith point. So it's just putting the
and then will that stitch that together?
Yep, photo stitching in progress.
Fantastic. And is that within the Insta Studio app then?
It's just all on your phone. Everything I'm doing here, including the putting the videos together.
Yeah.
I'll just take that part. So including putting the videos together, all of this done on the phone. So then here we are in Insta 360 app on the phone. So there we have the 360 image that we took using the Flow Gimbal. If you just notice, the AI will remove the gimbal and all traces of it, so you get a full true 360 image. So if we want to export this, method is important. So you do from the app export 360, save the phone album. Then I'm just going to go to my photos, recents. Then you'll see that accurate rectangular image. So we want to share that to Facebook. I'm just going to hit the feed. I'm going to change privacy to only me for today's purposes, and then post. I'll just check that one up. Yeah, so there we have the 360 image on Facebook, and then it gyroscopic. You can just see the full 360 image. So that's a good way to share stuff to Facebook, or these images can be used on any of the 360 platforms, Kula, Memento, whatever one you're into. But there's a quick introduction of how to get your photos from the gimbal in 360 and put them up on, in this case, Facebook. So you can use the 360 image for a lot more purposes than just one static or 360 images. Inside the app here, we have the option to, if you want to change aspect ratio, and we can zoom in, and then we can save that. What you see on the screen there, it'll save as a 2D traditional image to your files, and then we can turn around. If you want another not good looking fella there, we just save that. So again, that's giving you a lot of imagery from one 360 shot. So there's another. So that's three. So this could be, you know, a range of products on a table, like a bakery display. You can create multiple images, great for marketing, social media, and as well they give the option. I'll just go through some of the adjustments we have here as well. So you can adjust all the traditional things you're used to phone apps. You've seen all this before. The saturation, brightness. You can get funky. I'll do like a black and white version if you want. Right here, we'll just reset. That brings us back. We have the option as well to do an animation, which is, I'm just going to put it on and turn it. Yeah, so they automatically overlay music to it. But just for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to let them play without the music. You can choose your own music as well to overlay, and it creates an interesting little animation which you can export as a video, and then that can be uploaded to wherever you want to display your videos. Again, you can go back and change the aspect ratio for different channels, and then so it just does it only loop. So maybe turn the music up. So I'll just save that for the time being, and then we want to export. So that's 1920 1080, the resolution 1080p, frame rate 60, bit rate. So you have quite a bit of control over it. And then if we export, it saves it to the camera roll, and then you can just export from there as you would upload to whatever platform you want to, or on YouTube, or create your own videos. So that's nice saved. So you have quite a bit. If you're doing a lot of face, there's face filters, millions of pre-built filters or styles. If you're not that confident with doing your own, you'll find something useful there. That looks quite funky, so we're just gonna let's put a filter on the whole 360 image, but you can play around with that. There's a lot of artistic freedom, as they say. But again, it is quite a powerful tool. You can change aspect ratio as you see fit, 1:1 or 9:16 for a tall phone. And again, so you want to export that, take a snapshot, save current image, saves it all to your recents folder. So there's those. That's that animation. That's shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, 4. So from one 360 image we've generated 1, 2, 3 product shots and a video and a tall shot. So that's all very useful and very quick for your marketing. This mode is used to replicate high-speed video. It's useful for tourism applications. They want to keep the time going between 2 points of interest as short as possible. So I hope you enjoyed our exploration into the InstaFlow and what it can do. It's a great bit of kit, especially for the price, which at the minute is coming in at $133. They do have promotions during the year, but for that you get a 360 camera, you get action camera, you get a gimbal that can track and follow on both sides, and you also get the option to do panoramic shots, panoramic video, time-lapse video. It does come with optional accessories. One I would recommend is it has a light, a flow spotlight, which is very useful. It clips on to the frame and powered off the stick itself. You have the option of 3 light intensities on 2 settings of warm and cool, and it works really well. The flow itself also comes with the option of, because you're using it a lot, it will charge your phone, especially on some of those time-lapse photographs. It can be quite draining on your phone, but it will charge with a C cable, and it'll charge your phone as it's working. It comes in different bundles, creator bundle, and make your mind up. It can hook onto any standard professional tripod, which I find very useful, especially exterior shots for the time-lapse with the wind. But all in all, it is a hell of a bang for your buck, and it'll improve your images no end. But just remember to clean the camera lens, and I hope you find that useful.